Okay, sorry about that, guys. Um, we're only going to do one camera tonight. This other camera's giving us an issue. So we should have sound now. Let me know if we do, please. All right, we're on. Yeah, we're on both. Okay, good deal. So let me know if we have sound, please. Um, Anybody out there watching? We got sound because I can hear myself.
Right.
Okay, cool. Jimmy's up 1-0. Take it from here, Brian. I'll be right back.
Can you guys hear me okay out there? I'm on a mic. I haven't my first time guest appearing out there, so making sure I'm getting my mic set. Is it too loud? Not loud enough? You guys hear okay? I think I see Johnny Zambrano out there. Kimberly Hyatt, CJ. So Jimmy Buchanan got the first game. Um, on the second one now, he's playing on solids. Keith's got a pretty big run out here in front of him, but Jimmy's down to one, so we'll see how he plays this out. Nice defense. You know, that's something, Steve, you're always talking about, playing defense. Defense, defense, defense.
Defense. Defense wins championships, my friend. That is for sure.
Yeah, he got him pretty good on this one. Jimmy ran out.
All right, CJ says we good on the sound. Good deal. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on with this camera, this other camera.
All right, Steve, how are you going to pocket this ball?
Let's see. What would I like to do here?
I was thinking the short rail. Is he going to hit? No, ball in hand.
Ball in hand.
So how many racks does it take you when you're coming from, you know, you played, obviously it's your table, you play at home. When you're practicing, you're playing on a 9-foot, right?
Correct.
So when you go out to league night or you're, you know, up at the sticks, does it take you a couple racks when you're playing in a tournament, or?
Really, it's just a matter of getting the speed down.
Right.
You know, because
Right.
the speed's so much different from the 9-foot to the 7-foot. 7-foot with good cloth, much faster than a 9-foot. Even though some nines are quick, but still not. You know, the distance 2 foot. 2 foot difference.
Right. Yeah, I noticed a couple of those newer tables that Monica put in at sticks. They were a lot faster.
Compared to the red labels, yes.
That's right.
Yep. You're absolutely correct. Um, with that being said, if you can get your speed down, you know, to me, don't take me but maybe a couple of racks, you know, so, and then I'm good.
I want to say when I was on here last, it took me about 12 racks, but we only played to 11. So.
I hear you, buddy. Yeah, it's one of them things, you know, where
See, I don't know if I'd go for this one right here. I think he's going to try and run that all the way down. That may have worked out for him.
could have, huh? I'm not gonna let me move that ticker. Well, at break, I'll probably mess with that and get that up there. I'll turn that off for right now.
That's a good try by Keith.
It was.
Jimmy should be out here, though.
Yeah, he should be. If he can pocket this 4. It's a little weird right here, though. He goes in the side pocket with it. Depends on what he does. He should be okay.
Yeah. Great speed.
Yep, perfect. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, he missed it.
Look how he left him, too.
Yeah. Sorry about that. That was Mr. Alan Chastain calling. We got a tournament going on tomorrow, an open event up at Sticks. Race to 7 on the winner's side, 5 on the loser's side. Double elimination. Staggered entry fees. I think we got about 32 players already signed up.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're looking to get as many as possible. We got the whole building to ourselves tomorrow.
Oh, what was there a cap on entries?
No, we're gonna try. I mean, Alan was trying to go for 64.
Wow.
So yeah, Keith got that game.
1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
Yeah, and the field is pretty staggered. I mean, you have a variety of handicaps on the list for tomorrow.
Yes.
Steve's working on the scoreboard there in the background, having a couple of issues here. So the score is 1-1. It's not reflected on the stream there. You can see in the back table. That's why he keeps that there. You got the scoreboard in the back, the red and blue. So Keith is in red and Jimmy's in blue. Jimmy's on the right, and it's 1-1. So I think he's trying to reset it now. I may give him bring that scoreboard back up here in a bit. So Jimmy's shooting stripes here. There we go. Get back up.
We're getting there. I just got to tune it in a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what in the world's going on with this program tonight. But we're good.
All right.
So, thanks for everybody tuning in, whoever's left. We got 21 people watching on Facebook. Y'all chime in and let us know what's going on out there.
So I see Alan said he's confirmed. He's got 36 players so far for tomorrow.
Nice. Alan's the man.
I don't know how he does that. He puts
Well, he's been
tournaments
playing
together.
tournament. He's been directing tournaments, man, for years. I mean, he's got a following. So,
Yeah, I want to say he told me he's not accepting friend requests on Facebook anymore. He's so full.
he's a popular guy.
Yeah.
This is Shannon Compton. How are you? Trevor, Tyler. Jeff. One thing I'll say about old Jeff, that's a nice guy right there.
One of the nicest
Guy ever met. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Stand up dude right there.
Absolutely.
Excuse me. So what would you do right here, Brian?
I think I'm gonna go like Jimmy because he's gonna go for it, but then he overplays it, then he's in trouble. Yeah, I mean, he said he doesn't play on 9 foots that often. So me in that situation, not having played on a 9 foot, shooting 8 feet across the table, that's a tricky shot, for sure.
Well, with Keith right here, I feel like he should have.
Yeah. Gone the other way, right?
Yeah, I would have went with the 3-ball first.
Right.
Yeah, and then come back out
Right.
and then do the 5 and then the 2. So
I mean, he got a fortunate roll,
he did. Yeah, he definitely got a roll.
but he could have just as easily handed him the 9.
Yes. But see, Keith's got a trouble now. He's got that
Yeah.
2-5. I mean, the only shot he's got on that is
The
to get
3-ball.
behind it. You know.
Right. If he can get that 3-ball out, come back around.
I think what I would do here is just push my 2 and try to put the cue ball behind the 13, and he's got no shot. You know what I mean? Because Abe would be blocking.
Right.
No, he went for the bank.
Yeah. Well, he's out of trouble.
Well, I think Jimmy get out from here.
Yeah.
If he can reach it.
Yeah, that's another thing you don't realize as
Yeah.
much, right? You play these, you think it's just, oh, I can reach that, and then you get on there and your center table or 2/3 deep and having to take a different shot like you did there.
Yes, 100%.
Because the simpler out would have been take the 11 first. What's up, Ken Willis?
Ken Willis, what's up, dude? Mikey Eves, what's up, man? Well, Jimmy gonna take it in the side, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Little titty love there.
Do a mic check again.
Mike Tech, yeah. I mean, how's the sound out there for everybody? Justin McCutcheon.
Jimmy, you need a shot. Oh. He got it. It's a nice shot.
Good shot. Two one Jimmy. So if I get that other camera back up going, guys, I will put it online.
You know, I'll say when I was on this stream, I was glad there wasn't any audio in that room.
You know, I've had different people tell me, you need to mic up the players. We want to hear what they say.
Really?
Yeah, and then I've heard people say, well, I don't want to be mic'd up.
Well, that's the people
You know?
saying it, right? Right.
The players.
Right, the players, sure.
Personally, I think because children can watch this,
Right.
that we don't need to mic up players.
No.
Because some players
Right.
can be busting them
They're gonna say
F-bombs
what
and
they
everything
think. That's
else.
right.
You know
That's
what I mean?
true. That's a good point.
So,
Yeah, I mean when they do that, when they'll in the NFL they'll mic up a player and but they know they're mic'd up,
Right.
And they're on their best behavior and they're getting paid millions. But some of these guys coming through, me included,
oh, I
they
mean,
slip up.
all of us, you mess up and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah. Your first
throwing the
reaction's
F-bomb or
not
something.
awesome,
Right.
For sure.
For sure. No doubt about it. Ken Willis said no problem.
No problem getting
Could
mic'd
be-
up. Yeah.
Could be, no, the sound.
Oh.
So apparently it could be something going on.
Right. Okay. Well, good. Yeah, I don't see either one of the guys just running this rack out.
Maybe if they get really loose and really used to the table, they might be able to, but, we'll see.
Well, I mean, there's some trouble balls in a couple places, and
Oh, there's all kind of trouble on that rack.
right. Shot by Jimmy, snuck it by.
Jimmy shoots quick, don't he?
He does. I've noticed that. Yeah. He just steps
Although
down
Keith
on it.
shoots quick too, though. I mean, they both shoot quick.
Well, some
Oh,
people
he
that's
missed
their
his
rhythm,
tear out.
right? Yeah, he
Yeah.
wanted to break that out. I mean, you
Yeah, I
talk,
mean that's the rhythm exactly. You
Right.
know, I mean some people shoot quick, some slow. You know, but that goes back to your fundamentals. You know, I mean you should always be having the same tempo, the same pre-shot, pre-stroke routines. You know.
right.
What's up, Stephen Harrell?
Yeah, Ken, I did say I was not in support of being mic'd up. That's right. But I don't think I was alone in that one when Ken and I played.
No.
No, he was. He had a few words to say too in between shots.
Right.
So this is definitely a table you bring an extension to. You've got one of those in your pull bag.
Yeah, you need to have it with you and
Yeah.
out and ready to use it.
Yeah, because I mean the bridge. Some people like it, some people hate it.
I hate the bridge.
Yeah, I mean if you can reach it with the extension, I think it really
Well, you have more control.
right.
You know.
Right, because you're not doing the one-handed dart. At an
Yeah,
angle,
it's an
turning over.
extension of your arm.
Right.
You know, so or your cue, I should say. So, yeah, definitely. I don't like the bridge at all.
Yeah, but on this table, you can get. I mean, you can put somebody in a position they're going to have one.
Correct. What Keith's going for here? He's going for up top. Yeah. Leaving Jimmy. Jimmy's got a fairly easy out. If he just hits this ball a little left, he can come right back around for the 15.
Oh, he still might.
He's still all right. He can pop it in the side, but now he's got to get back around for the 8.
And not hit the one
Because
down
that
there.
angle in the side, yeah, he's going up toward that 1.
Right.
The way to do this shot right here, in my opinion, though, is bottom right, and you give it a nice, good, firm stroke, and you'll actually draw that ball to the left rail, and then you'll miss the 1, come around 2 more rails, and have a shot on the 8.
That's all.
That's all.
Make it sound easy. Let's see what he
Nothing
does.
to it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to hit the 1,
Yep.
and he's stuck.
Yep.
He might be able to go rail first right here. Maybe.
Well, I think he can get there.
Oh, he's mad saying he's going to swerve it.
8. Oh,
Oh, don't scratch. Don't scratch.
I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, he's good. Ball in hand, though. This is a lonely situation in 8-ball. When you're on the 8-ball and your opponent has 6 balls on the table,
Right.
they have control of the game. If they just
Right.
make a ball here or there, if they get stuck, they can play a defense.
That's right.
You know, so that's the thing about 8-ball. And I'm going to tell you something. 8-ball is one of the hardest things to commentate because there's so many different patterns and
Right.
ways to go. You know what I mean? Compared to, say, like 9-ball or even 10-ball.
Yeah, 9-ball. It's pretty obvious. If you made the 2, we know where you're going next, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay, he's calling a bank in the side. Okay.
Yeah, but
That worked
Jimmy's
out.
kind of snookered here, man.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think that's why he played that.
he's not. The only shot he's got is to possibly bank it up in that corner. But that's an extremely difficult shot. Keith can just run out right here. Just
Yeah.
roll up, do the 3.
This
His
is
one ball needs to be his out ball.
this
So
is the making it look easy part, right? You can make
Well,
this look easy, or
if he can cut the 2 into the pocket and
And come
then
back for the
get back
3.
for the 3, but I like going for the 3 first.
and coming back a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
See,
he wasn't using the 1, so he may take the 3.
see now he's got to use the 1
Mm-hmm.
and try to get over and have a long shot on the 3.
Right.
So, I mean, it can be done, but just not the preferred way.
Right. Well, it's the making it look easy part that I think, I always notice, right?
Yeah, it was a good shot. He's got a pretty steep cut right here. And he's going to have to come back and forth for shape. So you got to watch the scratch in the side pocket.
Do you see a safety here? I mean,
Not really. I mean, unless you draw the ball back up
and have him bank it out.
and have him bank out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough situation where you got a long way to go. If you miss it, you're leaving him. Okay, he's going to bank it. All right. That'll give him shape on the 8.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh,
I think
he
slid right
scratched.
off that. Yeah.
Yeah. But there again, that goes back to taking the wrong path.
Right.
You know what I mean? He should have shot the 3, drew it back, shot the 2, and then shot the 1, and then the 8 ball's right there for him.
Yes, I'm pretty good at taking the wrong path. I think I make it a lot more difficult more times than not.
Right?
And a lot of players do. You can go back and watch racks from the stream and think, oh, yeah, I had this way out or that way out, and would have simplified it, made it a lot easier.
Right.
So 3-1 Jimmy now.
Three one Jimmy. They shoot pretty fast though. They probably didn't even
Yeah.
take long.
Right.
What's cool about the stream too though is that you can go back and watch yourself,
Right.
which I'm sure you have.
I've done it. I've watched this. I've watched a couple of times that I've been on here on a few occasions,
Yeah.
and I noticed just different. I fast forward through a couple of them because I know that rack. I remember that rack, and then I'll pick up something that. Oh, you know what? Like there was when I played Brian, there was a match that I should have been out on the 8 in the side and taking it down, and I just had tunnel vision on
Right.
the shot I was going to make.
Yep.
And even though I didn't get the shape getting into that ball, I forced it and kept that pattern, and ended up missing the shot, and he got the rack.
Yeah.
And looking at it going back, I could have just soft rolled the ball in, taken an 8 in the side, and it was done.
Right.
So yeah, it's been helpful for me to go back and do that. They say that the camera adds 20 pounds. I don't know.
I don't know that.
I don't think I looked any heavier.
Right.
Is Mike Kramer playing that tournament tomorrow? Didn't I see his name on that list? I see he's watching.
I don't know. What's up, Mike? But no, I have not. I saw the list last
Oh, it's
night.
Aaron Frady. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
Aaron's going to play,
Aaron's
it
coming
look
down.
like. Another good player.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, based on the list that I've seen, there's quite a few good players in that.
Well, that should be
Going to
fun.
be in that tournament. Yeah, it'd be a good tournament. I expect you to buy me in the Calcutta, and then I don't pay half, and you just give me half if I win.
That was a 60-40 split, no?
Yeah, we can do that too.
Yeah, that
But
works.
you got to put up all the money.
Oh. You sound like a younger guy I know.
Chris Owens, what's up, dude? Chris Owens is a fella, is a good guy. He's opened a pool room.
Okay.
up in Fruithurst, Alabama. And he's going to be opening up first of the year, 24, January 24.
Nice.
Yeah. He's going to have diamond tables, full bar, kitchen.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Where's this at?
Fruithurst, Alabama. It's right outside of Heflin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he'll be up there and going, hopefully, like he said, around, January 24.
That'd be great. How many
Yeah.
tables are you gonna have? Do you know?
I think he's starting out with 8 diamonds.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
should be pretty good. Yes, sir.
Well,
Stand-up guy, though. Chris, real good guy. We were up at the expo back last year, and he was working in the area in Pennsylvania. And he came over to the expo and hung out with us for a day. So
Well, I know you're always traveling around for tournaments when you can. Right?
Yeah.
It's not that far away, so.
no, I'll definitely be checking this place out. There's no doubt. Ooh, Keith about knocked that 8 in. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. No, I'll definitely be checking his place out, supporting him.
Yep.
Maybe we can do some streaming over there,
Yeah.
so get it out there more. Big shout out to Sticks Bar and Grill and Monica Webb for supporting Action Room. Her and I had a good conversation yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we're about to, once she gets done with her remodeling and her stuff within the next couple of weeks, Action Room is going to go up there and have a booth and
Okay, so
and
you're
a
gonna get a
camera
booth in
set
there.
up and
Oh, yeah.
everything. Yeah, we're gonna have a dedicated live table.
I think that'll help because I've heard a lot of guys tell me on the side that, if I play on the stream, oh, how was it, and they say, well, I say, yeah, you should go on the stream. Oh, yeah, I don't like the 9-foots,
Right.
So I think that would be great. You get it up in Sticks. I bet you could probably get a long line. And I know you have a little 7-foot here now, and you're getting that online, but
Yeah, within I'm doing the framing next week.
okay.
And the drywall and the insulation. So, within about a month, I'd say this will be up and going.
So you're gonna frame this out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That table does play nice. I will say that.
Oh man, plays
It plays
really good.
Really, really good.
Yeah, it does. Still slides a little bit because it's new,
Right.
but the speed's incredible.
Right. Very fast.
Yeah. So yeah, I really like it. What's up, Shay? The West Georgia pool shooter
That's who that
in the
guy
flesh.
is. That's the mysterious West Georgia pool shooter.
Oh yeah. You don't know about Shay Bannister?
I know about Shay. I just didn't the hiding behind the West Georgia pool shooter.
Yeah, he's a hustler from way back.
He must have been. That's his handle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, guys, if you want to get on the stream and you want to play on the 9-foot, well, like I said, about a month, it'll be the bar box will be open for business, and you can go to our website and book actionroomstreaming.net and book you a match.
How far out are you right now, would you say?
Right now, I've got matches booked all the way through October 21st.
Okay.
I do have a couple of slots. Well, I have a weekend open on. I'd have to see my calendar, but I think it's the 14th. No, the 12th. 12th and 13th
So
I have
a little
open.
bit available
Yeah.
towards the end. And then in November, you're taking a team to nationals.
Yeah, well, you're on that team.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. That'll be fun.
Yeah, we're going to be going to the IP in Biloxi. Hopefully bringing home a championship.
That's the goal.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
And I will say, I really like the team. As far as our handicaps, the way we're lined up. I took a team out there back in 19, and a couple of players weren't able to make it, and so there was only 6 of us, and we ended up taking 3rd in the gold bracket,
Yeah, that's right.
which is the you have the platinum bracket and then the gold bracket. And we're in the gold bracket, and we took third in that.
And they pay you out for that, right?
Oh yeah, we got some money, yeah.
Okay.
And it was a great experience.
Good try by Keith there.
IP was really fun. So
Oh, I'm looking forward to it for sure. Be my first time on the tap national side. I've done Vegas a few trips with the APA, but I haven't had the nationals experience yet.
yeah.
Tap. So I'm looking forward to that for sure.
What is Jimmy doing here? He got the bridge out. Okay, he's going with a different bridge.
Yeah,
This is one of them shots, man, where the distance right here, you'll see him. He's going to be stretching.
That's right.
Yep. That was a great shot, though.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to need that bridge again. Don't put it down. You ain't going to reach that. That's a longer shot than you were.
Yeah. Right, and I think that's a. I mean, I do that because I don't shoot on 9 foots that often. I look at that shot, I'm like, oh, I'm done.
Right.
And then you, just like he did, you turn around and got to get that bridge.
Yeah. And then he's perfect on the 8.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to take a 4-1 lead here. And he did. So if either of these guys get to 5, we'll take a small break for them. I know they requested to have a break every so often. So
Okay.
matter of fact, we're going to take a break right now. They just signaled they want a break. So
So we'll be right back.
we'll be right back with you guys. And as you can see, the one's straight in, and you got a 2.9 sitting down there. I can't go forward right here because I'm straight in for one. Even if I manipulate the pocket, I got blockers in the way, so I can't go that route. You can try, but more than likely you're going to get weird on the ball. It's not going to work. There is a way to get down there though, and that's using bottom right English. And you got to put a good stroke on this and draw this ball. I'm going to hit about 5 o'clock on the ball, and it should draw back, hit this rail, and then take off this way. So let's give it a try. And as you can see, that is a game-winning shot for the 2.9 combo. Now, like I said, this isn't, everybody can't do this shot. You gotta put a good stroke on it, you gotta get a lot of draw, and you gotta do 5 o'clock on it. You have to hit 5 o'clock. So practice it, maybe to help you win a game one day. Stay tuned. Off that rail, it's going to land in this area somewhere. As you can see, the cue ball is here. This is for a situation where your leave is like this, or you have ball in hand. All you got to do is line it up to the edge of that 4 ball and just put a little stop or draw shot at this angle. Let's give it a try. As you can see, the 4 ball is now here. My 5 ball's right there, and all I have to do is 3 straight in. All I gotta do is roll up, shoot my 4 on the side, then my 5, 6, continue my run out. So I hope this helps you guys, but look for them problem balls, because they will cause you to have a bad day unless you can break them out. So thanks, and stay tuned for the rest of the match.
All right, guys, we're back. Had a little intermission break. Scoreboard went out again, so working on getting that back online. You see the score they keep on the table in the back, so it's 4-1 right now. Jimmy's up. He's in the blue. Keith's got 1 in the red. I'd say they both kind of settled in and seem pretty comfortable on the table. They're both shooting pretty quick. See Miss Cheryl Woods watching. How you doing, Miss Cheryl?
Yes. So, I believe that if Keith can play this right, I know he's down 4-1 right now, and this is 8-ball, and things can change.
Right.
But you got to start implementing more defense. You can't be missing shots like that.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of get nervous too. I mean, I do.
Why would you get nervous?
Well, when you have a guy that comes out, right, and this seems to happen to me more often than you, I would suspect. But you come up and maybe this happens to you a fair amount, right? You walk up and then they run 6-7 balls almost down to the 8, and on one hand it's a trap. You can just you should be able to control the table. You should be able to lock them down. But you also have, like Keith did, that leadoff ball. That first ball was a critical ball to get on everything else, and it just wobbled. And I think that's a little bit of that pressure, maybe.
Yeah.
That, of how important it is, right? That the easy shots you can make 9 out of 10 times just fall a little short.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I take a different approach. So I'll, even if they win 2 or 3, 4 games,
Right.
I just try to keep my composure and sit back until it's my turn. And then if I can gain control of the table,
That's right.
then turn the tides.
Yeah, you've helped me with that one for sure. I would get frustrated if, you probably sit down through more 3-packs and 4-packs than I do just because of who you play. But,
Yes.
But I've come to appreciate it doesn't really matter how they shoot. It's what I can do when I play, right?
Right.
That you can't control a break and run or 8 on the snap. Or
No,
snap.
no. Things are out of your control.
Okay. So
Keith
you got
should
the
be in
8
good
tied
shape
up a
right
little
here.
bit now too.
I can't tell if that stripe will go by the 1. If it's off enough. I think he's kind of working it right here to get to that point.
Mm-hmm. Nick Wallace says Kane versus Tyler.
Yeah, they're playing on October the 6th.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
They
Kane
doing
Bearden and Tyler Hutchins.
8-ball or 9-ball?
Doing 10-ball.
10-ball. You haven't had a 10-ball match. Well, yeah, you had. Didn't you have one with Jose, or not?
No. Maybe. I don't know. I have to look back and see.
Oh. Okay, that'll be interesting. You haven't had many 10-ball matches.
No. Maybe 1.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, we're kind of booked out through
Mid-October.
to October 21st for sure. I do have a couple dates available. Like I said, October 12th, 13th. Um, so we'll have to see how that goes.
You know, I would suspect as the wintertime comes on more, you're probably going to get a longer line.
Probably. Well, once that bar box opens up too, we get up at Sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we'll have a lot more.
Now, at Sticks, you're going to have a 2-stream. Is that right? Or will you do it just for 1 stream?
No, it'll be one table. Yeah.
1 table, okay.
Yeah. It's too much money, man. This stuff costs a lot of money to get good cameras.
No, I meant if you do a stream, will you do it for just 1 match?
Oh, no. I mean, it depends.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if somebody wanted to do, say, a Wednesday night and there was a table available, the live table was available,
Right.
I would do it.
Okay.
You know, but if it's a weekend, you know, I mean, we may have a full day of it. You know, I mean,
Right.
it could be starting at noon and
Oh,
running through, 10 o'clock that night.
right.
But I would definitely need some help on that because doing it for 10 hours straight is rough.
Yeah.
It really is. So Keith's in a little bit of predicament. He's got to pretty much bank out right here because that 8-ball's sitting in the hole.
Right.
Oh, he scratched.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate right there, for sure.
Now, I've seen Keith come back from being behind.
Oh, I have too. Keith, I mean, don't underestimate him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
He can come back and put some racks together. He's not a bad player. So
Mm. Little surgery going on right here to get to this. All these little stripes, huh?
oh yeah, for sure.
Anne-Marie Thompson just joined us, I see. Welcome, Anne-Marie.
She's actually upstairs. Yeah. You didn't know that, did you? No. They're watching it on YouTube up there, so they can't comment. I think that would be cool, though, if you could comment through your Roku or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, at home I usually keep it on YouTube.
Right.
You know, if I'm sitting out and I'm traveling or whatever, I'll have it on Facebook. But on my TV, I'll put it on YouTube. It makes it a lot easier to watch.
Right. Dang, you almost made that. That's a good kick.
Yeah.
So if you're Keith, what are you going to do right here?
You know, I haven't seen either one of these guys really play any. I mean, there's been a couple of shots Keith's made that were defensive minded. Same with with Jimmy, but you know, with Jimmy being solids, him having those two balls kind of entangled a little bit. Yeah, I'd want to keep him away. You know, I'd want to try to find a spot to make it hard for him to come on and run out. But Keith's balls are in a good spot if he gets another shot at the table here.
Ooh, I was worried about that 8 ball. Yeah. But he was able to get away from the scratch or the early 8.
So the side pocket, there's 2 balls tangled there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. But Keith's stripes, so he needs to really just kind of focus on pocketing his balls.
Yep.
I mean, his 9's not going to go in the side, but Jimmy's will. So he's got to figure out a way to get that out of there. Mm-hmm. This is an opportunity to do it right here if he'll shoot the 15 down in the corner with top and come back up to break it out. He went the other way.
Now he's got a tough shot.
He has no shot.
I mean, he could try to cut it down the left corner, right?
With the chance of maybe making the 8, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think the percentage on that would be very low.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, Jimmy's got...
He's calling back in the corner. He's going to bank it. That would be an amazing shot. Oh, he tried to do a little D.
Mm-hmm.
Get up there, Jimmy.
Yeah, he was saying at break he didn't realize that stretch that it took. You know, people watching at home, you think, oh, yeah, no, I can reach this shot to be out.
Oh, yeah. And, not.
Right. A little shorter than I think he wanted to be.
Oh, good shot.
Nice shot.
Jimmy's in control right here, really.
Yeah. I mean, you take the 2 into the 7, or you come around.
I would, yes. I would take the 2 into the 7 just because.
Sits down there and gives you natural shape on the 2.
And it leaves Keith a really hard shot. And Keith's 9 ball's really in a bad position.
He almost got them both, didn't he?
Yeah, he's deep in that hole, though. He's going to have to go in and get that. No, he's playing smart right here, though. I mean, he's just going to go ahead and take the solid.
Yeah.
You know. Can you reach it? Maybe. Oh, yeah. He's in good shape. Looks like he'll be taking a 6-1. Yeah. 6-1. Jimmy Buchanan. Keith's going to have to turn it on and start playing a lot of D right here to slow him down.
I was thinking that. I mean, you're Keith. What do you do?
You slow him down. Yeah, you start playing defense. I mean, get out of run-out mode.
Even when you have a ball that you can easily pocket.
Yeah, but if you got other problems though down the road, that
right.
you can see, don't be the hero,
Right.
Go ahead and start playing defense and getting yourself in a better position to try to break them out.
And if you're Jimmy right now,
you're all offense.
Yeah, you're
swinging at defenses.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to go for it, I mean, within reason. You don't want to be stupid, but you definitely want to. He's going to freewheel at this point. You know what I mean? I mean, I would if I'm up this many games.
Well, Keith has ball in hand, starting out, open table, right? That's a good spot to be.
It's not a bad spot to be at all. I personally like the either one really, but I like the stripes a little bit better because of where the balls are sitting. Mm-hmm. With the solids right here, if he decides to take them, you got the 4 ball. It's in a little tricky position and a 3.
I think he's going stripes here.
It's a good, smart move right there. Oh. He missed it.
It's that long table shot, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I will say, I mean, if you're used to playing on a bar box all the time, and you just jump to a 9-foot, you're gonna struggle.
Right.
You will. I mean, unless you're a pro and a natural talent, that can just make those adjustments.
Well, we were talking the other day about that. Now, the pros, how many times do you think the pros play on new felt?
All the time.
Right. How many times do you think the average amateur plays on new felt?
Very, very rarely.
Right.
So they're walking once every 6, 8, 9, 10 months.
Right. They're walking into tournaments playing on, perfectly fresh, felt. And so you're going to have a lot of speed. You're going to have a lot of slide. Your shots are that it's going to take a minute. To
Somebody told me though, and I don't know if it's true. Somebody told me they spray the felt after they put them for the pro events.
Okay.
To where it's, I don't know what substance
not sticky,
it is.
but something that
slows down that slide.
Yeah.
Because you ever notice when they're playing, you don't see it sliding too much.
Right.
See the English grabbing.
Well, I was watching Neil's, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was doing a video when he changed out his felt. And so he did all of his shots with his old felt. And then he went and redid the exact same shots with the new felt.
Yeah.
And so, and he showed that he couldn't even pocket the balls that he was making before.
Correct.
Because he couldn't get the shape on them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I struggled with that at Iron City last week. I'm telling you.
They were all freshly felted.
Yeah, and it was tough because, if you're trying to do an inside English shot and you're trying to come back across the table, it wasn't happening.
Right.
It was just hitting and coming straight back. It was sliding too much.
Right.
Just wasn't grabbing.
So how do you adjust to that? You just slow down?
You got to just know that you're not going to get that grab. You know what I
Right.
mean? So you got to come, go the other way. Maybe, opposite English, come around a couple rails.
Mm-hmm.
Use the rails a little more often.
Right.
So, Jimmy missed that one. He's going to break that out for him. Sure did. Perfect.
That helped.
Keith takes his time right here, slows down, and methodically goes through these 5 balls he can get out. I mean, I know he's got the skill to do it. Nick Wallace, you pumped up about Kane and Tyler, aren't you, buddy? Huh? I think me and you need to play, Nick. I'll give you the 8 and the last 2, and we'll play on the 9-foot. We'll have Brian stream.
Hey, he probably needs to ask for every break and ball in hand after the break, Nick.
I'll give you 8, the last 2, and all the breaks.
And 1 ball in hand.
And 1 ball in hand after each break.
That's pretty generous. What kind of race?
That's generous. And we'll do a race to 10 in 10 ball.
Oh, I think he just changed it.
Call every shot.
Okay. Now, I've seen 10
No
ball played
player
a couple
option.
of different ways as far as the defensive shot. So why don't you clarify that one for me?
Excuse me.
Some have told me that it's ball in hand, and others have told me that it's not, and it can be agreed upon.
So the real way to play 10 ball, Shay, I'm not giving you that. Why would I give you that? I said Nick Wallace.
What's Shay asking for now? I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll give you the 7 out, Shay. That's on the 9-foot.
Got to change your name from West Georgia Pool Shooter. Come in with anonymity.
No, in 10 ball, you have a player option. So if you miss and hook me, I can give you the shot back. I can say, Brian, go ahead and shoot it.
But what if, but you said that makes me think you can't play safeties. You just have to call it, right?
Yeah, there's different ways you can play it.
Right. That's what I'm getting to. So
if
clarify that one.
If you look at, I'll tell you what, we'll do it this way.
Well, because
if you do 10 ball BCA rules, how it works is, so it's a big page of rules, right?
Right.
So you can do a push out after the break. It's not required to contact the ball, just like normal.
Right.
And then I'm just going to try and get to these rules down here where if...
Yeah, so the part I'm trying to clarify is this, and it sounds like it can be agreed upon. So if you accidentally hook somebody, they can give the shot back. But if you deliberately call a defense, is my understanding.
But you may declare defense, yes.
Okay, if you declare
If you
a defense,
declare
and you hook
defense,
them, that's it.
then that's it. Right.
But if you accidentally hook them,
Right.
they have the option to give it back to you.
So say, for instance, a ball is illegally pocketed on a safety, included like the lowest number ball or whatnot. I'll just read it. It says, pocketed on a safety, including lowest number ball. That's an illegally pocketed ball. So,
Well, it's a foul.
pocketed in another, other than the called pocket, pocketed on a shot in which the called ball is not legally pocketed.
Okay.
If the 10 ball is legally pocketed, is spotted. If it's illegally pocketed, so you pop the 10, just like a 9 ball.
Right.
Right? Same kind of thing. So the opponent's option, which is what we were just talking about, if you illegally pocket any ball, your opponent has the option to A, accept the table in position, or require you to shoot it again.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So that's the player option. If a referee
no.
is in,
Keith just had, he had a nice out right there.
yes, he did.
He would have had perfect shape on that 8 ball. And Jimmy just called it in the side.
He's calling it. Oh, that's dangerous.
Isn't it? I mean, he left him kind of,
The
there's
bigger pocket's in the corner right here.
Right.
Especially being that his ball's right there, but I think he's trying to play it off his ball. Yeah.
Oh,
Dangerous,
boy.
but that really hurts Keith. But Keith can make this in the corner pocket, but he's going to have to draw it back. But it doesn't matter. All he has to do is make the ball. If he makes the ball, he wins. And just don't knock the 8 in. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He's got to draw it back. So don't go forward even
But
iota.
You know how that can be. Just seeing that 8 ball there can make that shot twice as hard as it probably needs to be.
Absolutely. Yeah, but you just got to have confidence in your stroke right here
Right.
and put bottom English on it to pull it away from that pocket. He just didn't cut it enough.
Yeah.
Yep. Keith's giving him about 4 games.
Yeah, I want to say
You know what I
there's
mean?
a couple of scratches that at the end that hurt,
Yeah.
and that one and that too, because he was out. I mean, Keith was.
Oh,
out,
he was out. Yeah, hands down.
and he played the right shot to get shape to come up and finish out the rack.
Yes, he did. I mean, if Jimmy, and that's where every player is different. That's why it's so hard to commentate 8 ball, right?
Right.
But if that were me, I'm not going in that side pocket. I'm shooting that up in the corner because the corner pocket is the bigger pocket.
Is bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, the way Keith approached it though, because he went down. I think it was the 9 ball that he made, and it left him a natural angle right in the side. And I think he was thinking, hit it nice and easy, and I'm straight on the 8 in the corner.
Right.
And that's, I was thinking that way too. And then
Right.
when he bobbled that, he got fortunate leaving that 8 ball there, but Jimmy was able to get a good roll. Now Jimmy's scratched a few times on the break now.
Yeah, 2 in a row, actually.
Yeah.
For sure. So how's Natasha like in the pool league, man? And I know she's gotten into it pretty good now. She's in about a year in now. Is that right?
She's so she's captaining a team. She's working as a division rep. She's just picked up on ladies league now. I think she shoots more pool than I do. Yep.
I get that 7 and the last 2 and all the breaks, Steve. Who am I speaking with here?
Let's see.
Oh, that's Blake. Blake, I would give you the 7 and the last 2 and all the breaks on the 9-foot table. Sure would. Not a problem.
Race to 2?
No, not a race to 2, a race to 10.
Race to 10. Well, who's going to commentate?
The only
Steve?
problem, though, Blake, is that I, as Brian just witnessed tonight, There's a lot of moving parts to this. And if things mess up, you got to know what to do. Am I right?
That's that. Well, I'll be interrupting the match to.
Right.
Wait a minute. Yeah, so that's gonna be a trick to get you on a stream, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of tough. Unless I can teach Tracy how to do it, or somebody, you know what I mean? So.
Well, your software is acting weird tonight. You had a camera go out.
I know.
Scoreboard disappear.
Twice.
Had audio.
Yeah.
All unrelated, right?
Yeah, all unrelated. It's all through the. We use vMix, and the vMix program is usually one of the better programs.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I'm sure everybody's seeing this camera kind of go in and out. Every once in a while it's flickering. That's all in this vMix program, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a firmware update or what, but we're going to fix this. I guarantee you that.
Right.
But with that being said, I use OBS as well. I use two different platforms. OBS never gives me a problem with camera flickering, but it's very difficult to get that camera, that second camera, into OBS.
Okay.
But now apparently it's very difficult to get it into
Online.
this vMix program.
Right.
So I have a feeling it's the camera.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because, you know, back when Ricky was with me, we had problems with it. You know, so this isn't just something started. I thought it was going to work itself out.
Right.
You know, but no, it's definitely a problem. I think it's the camera. So, the guys that did the juniors last year are the ones that turned me on to these cameras. And for the money, the Famaco camera is good for the money.
Right.
But it ain't worth a damn if I can't use it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, you're right.
I think you get what you pay for. You know what I mean? I really do. I think if I
that was unfortunate.
I may try to go back with another Famaco, and maybe this is just a defective camera.
Right. Give it one more chance.
Give it one more chance, but if it screws up, then I think I'm just going to go with the PTZ Optics camera. They're a little more expensive, but they're very dependable. So.
Oh, he says that we can wait for you and me until Monica has sticks ready for streaming.
Only on the 9-foot, Blake.
Right.
I ain't giving you that spot on a bar box, dude. On a bar box, I'll give you the 8, and that's it. See how he tried to change that on me real quick?
Right.
You know, and try to flip it on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what these pool players do, man. You know, you got to watch these guys.
Now, Keith's had a good little run here.
Yes, he has, and he's got an opportunity to get out right here.
He has a 5-ball down the other end he's got to get to. Right?
He's kind of jabbing and everything. I need to talk to him about that. Did you see where he's not flowing?
Right.
Following through with his stroke. He's just jabbing at it.
Yeah.
You believe it or not, and I try to tell you guys, you know this.
Yep.
When you jab at a ball, it's not going to do what you think it's going to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because the way you're coming down on it, if your stick's elevated any, you know, and you're
throw it.
Yeah, it's going to throw off. You know, it just is what it is.
Well, just even in a stroke with timing is something that I struggle. You know, you can hit the shot and you can draw it, but if your timing's off.
Jimmy hit that ball perfect.
Did he get through it? Oh, he did.
Oh. My gosh. Yeah,
And
he should have made that.
Too, didn't he?
Yeah, but he hit the shape on that was perfect. All right, Keith. I'm going for the underdog. Come on, Keith.
So you're going to take the 6, draw it back.
I'm taking the 6.
Play the 2.
At that angle right there, I mean, I may take the 2.
And come all the way around.
And then draw it back for the 5. Mm-hmm. And then come back for the 6. Because my 6 is near the 8. I want the 6 to be my out ball.
And that's the thing about 8, all these different ways you can get out.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, you could follow it down, take the 6 in the side.
And see, he's taking the 5.
Yeah, and if your angle's right, it'd push you down on the 5.
Right.
Okay. Still, now he could, same thing. 6 on the side. Easy shot down on the 4. On the on 2.
You're right. Jimmy shoots quick, though. Both these guys shoot quick. Wow, he missed that ball by quite a bit.
Okay, so now we talk about, he just went right for it, didn't he?
Jimmy's in free will mode right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 10 to, 4 race at this point.
Okay, but you're playing in a tournament like Allen's tomorrow, and you're hill. You taking the shot?
What, the shot he just did?
Yeah.
If I'm up hill?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go at it. Yeah, if I can make it, absolutely. Yeah, I'll be aggressive. Now, with that being said, look what he did right there. Even if he missed it, Keith don't have a shot.
Right. Right.
So I like to play a lot of 2 and 3-way shots, which you saw that last night when I was playing you.
I did.
You know what I mean?
Played a 4-way shot once.
4-way. I'll give you credit, though, man. You were really putting out some defensive strategy.
Attempts. Right.
Your strategy was there.
Right.
And you executed several.
You just did 3 rails, kicked out of it, and pocketed balls. I know.
Well, when you shoot like me,
So you don't. I tell you, I don't like this shot. You might like this shot. I don't like this shot.
This is a drill I do every day.
Well, he's not straight on it. He's got a little angle to it.
It ain't much, though, but this drill right here, I actually put it back a little further.
You got that from Niels. I do that same
yes,
one.
sir.
You do top, bottom,
Absolutely.
and draw, right?
I try to draw it back in the pocket.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. For sure. Yeah.
Yep.
He nailed it.
Boy, he hit that hard too, didn't he?
Nailed it. All right, we're going to take another break for these guys, and then we'll be the last break and come back and finish this up. Right? Oh, that's all mine. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. All right, guys, we're back. Last break. Unless Keith makes a comeback, and then we might have to take another one.
That's what he said he was going to do.
He said he was. Said he's going to come back and beat him. I like that attitude.
That's right.
Don't you?
I do, because what we're always talking about is that, digging, right?
That's right. Grinding it out.
It's easy to get down pretty quick.
Yes, it is.
And it's a lot harder to just dig through it. And when you just do it, it's like I heard, how do you eat a cow? You know how to eat a cow?
Yeah, how?
One bite at a time.
One bite
That's right.
at a time.
So same thing, he doesn't need to worry about 7 racks. He needs to worry about
He
one
needs
rack
one
at a time.
game at a time. That's right. That's how you do it. That's right, Shay. You know how it goes. Shay, I need you to come over here, and we got to figure out what's going on with this program, dude, with this camera. I think it's the camera, but not quite sure.
So you have your trivia questions set up for this week?
I'm going to let you do it.
You're going to put me on it?
Yep.
Oh, boy. I did see something I was telling you about earlier today.
Yeah, I like that one.
You like that?
I do, and I don't believe many people are going to even get close to that.
Well, we'll see.
Unless they Google it.
Well, no, there's no Googling allowed.
Right? You're not supposed to Google it.
Okay, so we'll make it easier. So instead of saying the year, we'll say what century, right?
Right,
That
because
gives
pool
everybody
is an
100
extremely old game. I
That's
will
right.
say that hint.
That's right. So that gives everybody 100 years, with each answer. So in what century
And Keith just strats again.
was the first version of billiards ever recorded? The first version of billiards.
And you mean recorded, meaning like written down.
documented
Right.
in history. That's right.
Right. Because we know pool goes back many hundreds of years.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Sure, you see in Tombstone they're playing it, right?
Oh, yeah, and that
It's
was
been in the States.
1800s.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that we know. But what we're looking for is what century was the first version of pool
Documented.
documented in history?
And I would imagine they didn't have tables. They actually played on the ground.
That's right. They
Yeah.
did. So we got 1700, 1340. Shay cheated. Get out of here.
Shade.
that's
See,
what I'm
that's that
talking
Google
about.
shit,
That's
man.
okay,
you know
disqualified.
he cheated.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Clearly.
Yeah.
Because the answer is 1340, but I didn't.
Right.
We didn't ask for the year.
Yeah. All right, Shay. So yeah, you definitely cheated.
Well, so technically he got it wrong.
Jeff, next time you see Shay, slap him.
Well, no, Shay got it wrong. The question was not what year was it. The question was what century was it. So even though he cheated, Shay still got it wrong. I don't think I've seen the right answer yet. No, we don't have an answer out there yet. Even though we've kind of given it away a little bit.
We just gave it away.
Yeah. So the answer is the 14th century. So it started at
I got you, Jeff.
outdoor version, right? And then it was I guess a crude form of what we call croquet.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then they brought it indoors, and then they put it on a table, and then it evolved into the game we call billiards.
Yep. Blake says 1300s.
No. Well, I mean, again, the century is the 14th century isn't 1300s, and he's right.
Yep.
It was 1340 was the year that
Right.
Shay guessed so well on.
Right, which would be the 14th century.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I threw that out there. Is what century,
Right.
right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got some guys that don't listen.
Ah,
You know.
yeah.
like Shay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do you cheat, Shay? I mean, come on,
I know
man.
we even said don't use Google.
Right. And you know that's the only way you find that answer.
It's these IT guys. That must be what it
That's
is.
what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
What can I say? I'm just good.
Yeah,
Shay.
I hear you, buddy.
No, so when I came across that little fun fact, I was thinking, excuse me, I was thinking 1600s, 1700s, maybe.
I knew it went back into the medieval times,
Right.
Like back in the mid-century, 15th century, stuff
Right.
like that.
Right.
So I was close, but yeah, I didn't realize it went back to the 14th century. So,
Right. I mean, you think the United States was founded in 1492,
right.
so
So it was around 100 years before
100
then.
years before that.
Yeah.
Right. Just to put it in perspective.
I believe pool, if I'm not mistaken, is the oldest game, besides like a horse game like croquet or something.
Right. Right. Yeah. Well, soccer I know because I played a good bit of that. In the medieval times, that evolved from rolling heads.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
So they decapitate and
That's
kick
right.
the head around?
That was the that
That's
was the
crazy.
ball. Yeah, so that's got quite a bit of lineage behind it as well.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, a little brutal, a little
Man,
barbaric.
that's definitely barbaric. But no, pool's an old game, man. So Keith played a little D right there, and it worked out.
Yes, it did. Now, he's still got two problems down here, right? And he looks like he's kind of straight on that 7.
Yeah, I mean, this shot right here,
You got to
you're
draw
gonna have
it back and get the wicked spin and come off the rail. And he tried to throw it, and then
you
that's
got
tough
to
to
be
do on this
careful
table.
right here. Not really. I mean, right there. I mean, if he
A
would
little
have,
bit of an angle.
I think middle ball right there, and you just kind of pop it off the rail, it'll come back down.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to go 2 rails and force it into that corner,
Right.
it's going to bobble like it did.
Now, Jimmy hit that pretty smooth, didn't he?
Yeah, but he's left with a very long shot with 2 balls in his way.
And getting back around for the 8.
So right here, the proper shot is a draw shot. You're going to put bottom right and cut it in the corner, come over off that rail, back over in front of the 8.
So I was watching.
Takes a
something
really
today
good
about
stroke.
About a bottom stun shot.
Yeah, but right here you don't want to do a stun. You want the English to grab that
Does the
rail.
grab come down.
Yeah.
Okay, see, now he's going to be hooked.
Yeah, he's a problem now. He actually put bottom inside on that, trying to come around 3 rails.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the proper shot would have been at that angle, little bottom right, probably about, say, 5 o'clock. And then you just hammer that ball into the pocket, come off the rail, and it'll catch and come back to the middle of the table.
He just called that in the side, huh?
I think he
Did I see
called
that
it.
right?
I don't know if he called in the side or the corner.
Oh, he's going to jump at it. Okay.
Yeah, he's going in the corner.
Oh, he's going in the corner. All right.
It's a long jump. Look out. He broke his balls out for him.
Yep.
And he's got ball in hand, so Keith's got a good chance to get him another game right here.
Does he have ball in hand? I think he hit the 8.
Oh, I thought he clipped the 7 ball. No, he's good. Still, Keith's got a good chance to get that. No, yeah. I mean, if anything, just push the 5 over by a pocket.
Yep.
Put the
Come
cue
back
ball
and
back
hide
over
it.
here. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Yep.
Problem with that shot is you've got, 4 inches of landing zone?
Yeah, but you got distance.
Yep, that's true.
You
And
know?
you're making him bank it out.
Right. But when you bank
Oh,
like
man.
that, I mean, what does it matter,
You
right?
don't need to. Just play it out.
So right here, he just makes it in the side. He's got
Follow
natural
down.
shape.
Right? 8 in the corner.
Just don't put bottom on this and draw it into the corner.
No, that's just a smooth, easy follow shot.
Perfect. He hit that ball good.
Oh, look at that.
Here comes the comeback.
Yep, he called it.
He did. Oh, and he missed the 8. Oh, my gosh.
No.
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
Oh, he's right on the rail, though.
Yeah, Jimmy's going to have to bank it. Or D him up. Oh, he nailed it. Wow.
Oh, I feel that one up for Keith.
Yeah,
He did all the hard work.
Yeah, that was tough.
Think he took that for granted?
I think so. I think he just took it for granted a little bit. We all do that, you know.
Definitely.
You know, that's the easy shots you got to really focus more on, I think.
Right. I had one of those last night, if you remember.
Especially on the money ball.
Uh-huh. I did the same thing. Remember, I ran out down to the 9, and all the hard work was done.
Yep.
And it was a little cut shot I could make 6 out of 7 times.
Yep.
And bobbled it.
Yes,
and
sir.
All that work from the 3 forward was for naught.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate that one for Keith. That was tough.
Yeah.
I mean, Jimmy's played really, really well. I'm not taking anything from Jimmy.
No, but Keith
Keith's
had that
handed
game.
him 4 games.
Yes.
I want to say on scratch.
Well,
on the
5
last
with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Jimmy pocketed a stripe. So he's got a good choice right here. That's right. Everybody get on Keith's bandwagon here. We got to cheer him on.
That's right.
What's up, Kim? Another newbie to the pool world. Kim Willis.
Yeah, I'd like to ask Ken that one too. I don't know if he's noticed that. Like I said, Natasha, I want to say she probably shoots more than I do now. And she's yeah.
Funny.
Yeah. I know. I just got in trouble, didn't I? I'm not shooting enough, am I?
Oh,
No, she's
man.
on a few teams. So I mean, like I said, she's captaining a team.
Right.
You know, division repping. She's got a few different leagues that she's in. So good bit of exposure.
You know, if you can get into the game, it becomes addictive.
It does.
You know.
Right. Yeah, we were going to shoot pool tonight.
Right.
That's right. But still May.
Right.
I do like your setup. I mean, with the office you have right here, you got a nice 7-foot table, 4.5 feet in front of your desk. Maybe 6 feet in front of your desk.
Right.
You don't have a long commute to the pool table every day, do you?
No, not really. But I don't really play on that one a whole lot. I mean, maybe it's new I've been playing on it, but
Right.
I still play on my 9-foot.
The 30-foot walk, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta be
I'd
rough.
rather do that.
Yeah.
But I grew up playing on 9-foot tables, so, you know, it's my preferred table. Even though everybody wants to be a bar box.
Bar box champions.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a nice shot by Keith. I don't see any problems here. I mean, the 7 ball, I think that'll go, right? 3 in the side.
Yeah, I mean, everything looks like it has a hole.
Yep.
You know, right here, I think that,
Is that the 4 that's tied
yeah,
up there?
Keith needs to play the 7 up in the corner
Mm-hmm.
and then come back for the 5 and 4. Don't mess with that 4 and 5 right now. Because the 4's kind of got him, you know, blocked a little bit where if he's on the wrong side, he can't make it.
Right, and he's going for it here.
Yeah, I'd much rather him,
Make Jimmy work for that and
Yeah.
come down if he, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there he goes. All
Yeah.
right.
you know, and for all the, you know, low and middle handicaps out there,
I came out great.
it all comes down to playing smart,
Right.
you know, and don't get stuck in that run out mode, you know, so.
And smart, and by smart, you mean there's a whole spectrum, right? Because you can play shots many different ways.
Oh, yeah. For sure. I mean, you can tie balls up. You can play defense. I mean, there's a number of different things you can do.
Right.
But just don't hand it over to the opponent, you know, where you just have 2 or 3 balls left, you know.
Right.
Jaden, that's Brian Noblet commentating tonight. And Natasha says she spanks you regularly.
Jaden?
No.
Me?
Natasha says she spanks you regularly.
She said I spend way more time at sticks than I do.
Well,
actually
that's how I take that.
That's how you took that. Okay. Yes. Good hit.
Dang, Jimmy fired at
I
that
was
one.
gonna say, what do you think he did on that one? He fired
He
right
just
through that.
fired at it. Yeah. I mean, Keith's got a tricky situation here, though. He doesn't have a shot on his 4. The 5's a really hard cut. He's got the stripe blocked up there with his 7. So
Yeah.
to me, if I were him, I'm playing the 5
come behind the
and
6.
trying to keep it behind the 4.
On
Yeah.
the 4, right?
Yeah. Which I think that's what he's going to try and do here.
A little hard.
A little
He
too
had the
hard.
shot.
Now, if he can get that ball up top and block that
8.
hole,
Yeah.
no, Jimmy can still see it.
Yeah, his path was directly by it. He went right past. If he'd have hit that half that speed, it would have stuck right behind that 4 ball.
Yep, right there. Oh, he missed it. He was trying to get it out of there. I know it's killing Ken Willis, though, because he can't play right now.
Oh, I know.
Doctor's orders.
Yeah,
He's got another, technically, 3 weeks to go.
right.
You know, he's telling me 2
Is that what it is? It's down to 2 now?
in his mind.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so I played against Ken on Wednesday, and I want to say that 75% of the night he was outside. I think it was a lot for him to sit in there and why. It's got to be tough. I mean,
Oh, it's killing him.
you know,
He
gotta
said
be
he was
tough.
playing pool on his phone on a game.
Well, okay.
Yep. Dude bleeds pool, man. He loves it.
Yeah.
If I could just get him to learn a little bit more.
It's a process. With all of us.
An ongoing process.
Yes.
Keith's got an opportunity here. Shoot the 4, come back for the 5, and then you got your 8 in the side, corner. I mean, a couple
Did that 8 get in
options.
the way a little bit?
No, he's
Yeah.
clean. Yeah.
Gives him natural shape on the 5, right?
Absolutely. He might get a good roll. Jimmy better be careful with the scratch here. Oh, he thinned the hell out of that. Jimmy dipping into that Captain Morgan's might be getting him a little bit now.
Yeah. You know, I think that, you know, again, the thing I would say to the guys that play at sticks all the time and don't play on 9-foots is it's easy to see these shots and think, you know, that's just an easy little cut or an easy little bank right down the rail. But there really is a pretty big difference on this table. So Keith's got a hole here.
Well, thanks, Jake. I appreciate it, buddy. Sign up whenever you'd like. Get you an opponent. Match up. There's about 22 or 23 players on our website. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom. If you have any problem booking a match, you can get a hold of me or Natasha Flores. Her number's on there, which is Brian's wife. And she can help you out, or I can help you out and get you booked.
Yeah, and that's at actionroomstreaming.net.
Yep. And there's a list of players, so all you got to do is scroll down to the very bottom of the page, and you'll see all the names. pick you one from there, or if you know someone that wants to play.
Now, have you found the majority of the people that are booking these streams with you, that they walk in with who they're playing, and there's just a big list of people that want to play, but are those getting matched up, or do you find more times than not it's people saying like, "Hey, I'm playing this guy," and they both agree?
Most of the time, it's that.
That's what it is.
You know what I mean? But the list is there for people that are saying, "Okay, well, hell, I'll play. You know, this guy." You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Jimmy said he'd never shot with Keith before, so I think both of them walked in a little blind, right?
Yeah, and that happened. You know, Buck and Steven Rogers played, and they've never met each other.
Okay.
You know, so that's typically how it goes. You know, of course, Wes and Anthony, they know each other.
They played each other for a while.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
You know, Steven Rogers playing some of the guys he's played. You know, like when they played. Wow, he wobbled that ball. So yeah, it just all depends. Yeah, the scheduling email. Yeah, I'm waiting for that phone call, remember? I know you remember, Brian, because I told you to tell her to call
I was
me.
at work. I was at work today.
No, don't lie. This was a month ago.
Was it a month ago?
Remember, I said, "Hey, had Natasha call me."
That's right.
Yeah.
It's going to be scheduling at
actionroomstreaming.net.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll just text you over the password. Wow, Jimmy nailed that ball. That was a great shot. Jimmy has made some good shots.
He has. And he's fired them in. He hasn't just made long shots at pocket speed. He's been firing some balls in. Wouldn't you say?
He's got a good blocker right here. He can go in the side pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Nailed it. That puts him on the hill.
Race to 11, that's right.
Yep. No, I think that you were supposed to make the call first. Then I was supposed to make the call. And then neither one happened.
Well, so I guess y'all are even there.
Right.
Okay. So is anybody on a list anymore?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys aren't doing anything tomorrow, swing by and watch the tournament. It's going to be a good one. A lot of high-level players, mid-level players. I mean, it's really a mix. Oh, he almost made that 8 on the break, man.
And you said you have all the sticks tomorrow, right? There's no other events going on?
No, man. We got all the bar boxes.
Okay. So bring it 64 then, if you can get them.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah, I think Alan said we're up to 36.
Yeah. So now, how does that work? Is it 12:30s when the registration's due by for?
Oh, you need to get with Alan tonight.
So I wonder if you can walk in tomorrow.
Sure, you can.
Okay.
If you're there before the Calcutta starts,
Then you can get in.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a staggered entry fee. So if you're a lower handicap and you want to play, you only pay like $15.
Okay.
Like for me, I got to pay $60. You know what I mean? So it just all depends on your handicap. If you're a pro, you got to pay $100. You know.
And this
But
is
there's
a double.
$500 added by Monica and Sticks.
Okay, and then there's a double elimination, right?
Double elimination. But it's no handicap. So it's
Straight races.
Straight to 7, straight to 5.
Okay.
But it's on bar boxes, so anything could happen.
Now, is it a wild 9, or is it?
It's a called 9.
It's a called 9. Okay.
You got to rack the 9 on the spot.
Now I'm a fan of that.
Racking the 9 on the spot?
No, of a called 9. I played in a tournament, and I didn't mean anything by it, saying, because I had a few racks that just didn't roll. But the thing that kind of got under me was they didn't even see it.
Right.
And so that, there's a few that I did that I got out early, but I was trying to.
Right.
So I would have called it. You know, so on a call 9, that I can see. When it's a wild 9, that's got to terrify you when there's a handicap.
If I'm playing a low handicap,
Oh yeah,
they always flog at it.
Yeah, right.
You know.
Jimmy got pretty good shape there, but he may have to get that bridge out again, huh?
No problem, Natasha. I'm up. I don't believe you're up at 6 a.m.
No,
on a Saturday.
I believe she's up at 6 a.m.
On a Saturday?
Pick a day.
Really?
Absolutely.
Are you up at 6 a.m. on a Saturday?
Not on a Saturday.
No?
Nope.
Wow, Jimmy nailed that shot with the bridge. He's running out right here.
He's gonna.
All you gotta do is cut this in the corner, bump the 2 for the stop
Just
shot,
a little bit, yep, and then he has the 8.
and then the 8 straight in the corner. Oh, he missed it. He had his shape, though.
Yeah.
See, Keith needs to work on the bottom half of the table here, because as long as he can keep the ball over here, Jimmy's got a hard time making that ball. Next weekend, we have a double stream going, Friday night and Saturday night.
Okay.
So that'll be a lot of fun. And then October 6th and October 7th, we have a double.
So it's Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that 6th match is the one Nick's all hyped up about.
Oh, the
with
big match.
Tyler and
Kane.
Kane Bearden.
Yeah.
Look at the defense. Oh, I don't know if he got there, but he blocked that hole from the 8.
Yeah.
Not a bad move. Jimmy's going to get on the side pocket shot right here. No, he's going to have to take that in the corner. If he's smart, he takes it in the corner. He tries to take that in the side, it's going to be a little tough on him. But he's been hitting them
He went the
shots.
side earlier. Remember that?
Yeah.
A couple racks ago.
He nailed it, and that'll do it, guys. So Jimmy Buchanan wins 11-1. And I'd like to thank everybody that tuned in, and please keep tuning in, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel especially, as well as Facebook. And special thanks to Brian for sitting in with me tonight on short notice. I really appreciate it.
I enjoyed it. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. Anytime. And until next weekend, guys, if I don't see you at Pool Hall, I'll see you here. So, y'all have a good weekend.
Have a good night.